Hello, this is Dr. Alina Hernandez. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Parenting Project. And in today's episode, we're going to look at a problem that is very common. And it came to us through a listener who is having a problem with her 4-year-old. So this listener has a 4.5-year-old and a 7-month-old baby. So since she had a new baby coming into the house, now the baby is 7 months old, the 4.5-year-old, let's call him Bobby, is very upset with her and yells at the top of his lungs that he hates her and she's a bad mother, she's mean. And of course, when she hears that, she feels terrible and she doesn't know what to do. Now, most parents will do something like this. They'll say, stop it, don't be that way. You don't have to say those things like you hate me, that's not nice, blah, blah, blah. That's really not a good thing to do. Now, this boy is having difficulty sharing his mom with this newcomer. And so he is grieving having that unique relationship he had with his mom before the baby arrived. So he is in pain. He is suffering. And the best way to deal with this is to let him know that you understand him and that you can contain his suffering, his feelings, without any problems. See, the mother, the parent contains, receives these feelings from the children. When it's, oh, mommy, I love you, that's great. We receive it really nice. When it's, I hate you, it's not that easy to do, but we still need to do it. We still need to receive those feelings of anger and contain them for the child without getting any bad consequence. So doing some reflective listening, this is a technique that is very useful to let the child know that you understand him and that you can help him with this. You can say, Bobby, I hear that you're frustrated that I'm not giving you the attention that you need right now. Or you can say, you are hurt that I'm giving my time to your little brother, and not to you. As soon as I'm done changing the diaper or whatever, I'll be with you. And so this way, Bobby will know, okay, mommy hears that I am hurting and that she will console me, comfort me when she can. This technique of reflective listening is an important one to master, and it's not easy because it doesn't sound normal. And you don't usually go around saying, oh, you're glad that I'm going to be with you, that we're going to go to the park. There are 4 basic feelings that you can practice doing this reflective listening too. It's glad, sad, mad, and the last one doesn't rhyme, which is fear. The glad part is very easy because, we all like to say, oh, you look so happy today. You seem really happy that this came about. Sad and mad are not as easy, or fear. So when we see that a child or somebody else, it could be yourself, that you look sad, you can say, you look a little down. You seem down about this. So that is reflective listening. It's kind of offering a mirror to the person that you're trying to communicate with and offering that image as your perception. Sometimes when people tell us these things, we react sometimes with surprise, like, oh, if somebody says, oh, Alina, you look sad today. I may think, oh, I didn't know that I was looking as if I was sad. So I can think, well, what is making me sad? Maybe I'm not aware of it. But when somebody tells me, oh, you're looking sad, then I can connect to it. I can think about it. So with children, it's important for them to realize when they are feeling the emotions, to be able to label them so that they can understand themselves and also others. That's where empathy comes in. So when a child is having a temper tantrum, that's usually anger. They're feeling mad, angry about something. So instead of saying, okay, stop it right now, you can say, you're really angry that you are not getting to go where you want to go. You're not getting to play with your friend's toy. You're really angry that you cannot have this cookie. And that is all that you need to do. Just label it. And so he can understand, okay, that's what I am feeling. I'm feeling angry. I want to have the cookie or the toy or whatever, and I'm not getting it. That doesn't mean that you're going to give it to him or her. It just means that you are understanding, you're siding in with him and saying, yes, I understand, without saying, yes, I understand, because that doesn't feel as good. It's like, yeah, I know you're angry about this, or I know you're sad about this. You may be a little fearful about this, or you're, not sure. You can find your own way of reflecting to your child the feelings from your vocabulary so that it feels normal. But you still have to practice it, because this is not how we normally talk. With my students, I had, we took a whole semester to teach them how to do reflective listening in order for them to be therapists. And they're going to need like 2 whole years to get this technique down. So it is not an easy one. But the more you practice it, the better you're going to feel. And the more understood your children are going to feel too. Communication is important. So for you to understand what they're feeling and be able to give it to them will help. That doesn't mean that you're going to give them all that they need or want at the time. It just means that they and you are being connected, are connecting around this feeling. They are feeling understood. I know that you want to have a good communication with your child or children, and each child is going to need something different from you. But this technique is really going to help you to connect with each one in a special way. But you do need to practice it. So every time you are talking to anyone, even if you have just a dog with you, and just try to reflect what you see them doing. Oh, yes, so you're really happy, you're going to get a treat right now. That is reflective listening. Someone calls you on the phone, you're texting, you're doing reflective listening. Oh, you sound really happy about this. You send a smiley face or whatever icon you think reflects the feeling. That is really reflective listening. So I am very glad that you tuned in today, and I would hope that you can just, subscribe or like us. And if you have a question or a problem that you think I could help you with, please make sure that you go to our Instagram account and send us that message, and I will be very happy to address it here in the next episode. So good luck to you. Until next time, the Parenting Project.